The border closure has caused thousands of Canadians to be separated from loved ones. Today, they held a virtual rally in hopes of convincing the federal government to do more to reunite families. David Akin has the heartbreaking story of two Americans who couldn't say goodbye to their dying mother, a Canadian.
It's been more than 40 years since John and Donna McCall fell in love, got married, and started a family. John, an American. Donna, a Canadian. The kids, born near Chicago, had only U.S. citizenship. That was never an issue until March, when Canada closed the border. Only Canadians and essential workers would be allowed in. John and Donna, about to retire near Peterborough, Ontario, were separated from the kids, still in the States. And when Donna became seriously ill earlier this year and John needed help caring for her, the Canadian rules prevented the American kids from helping their Canadian mom. The family pressed Ottawa for a compassionate exemption, but none came. In early August, in hospital, the decision was made to remove Donna from life support.
And I called the kids, and I held the phone up, and they said goodbye. It was tough. I don't want this to happen to anybody else. It's a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
Donna had spent a career as a nurse and was remembered as one who taught caregivers about the power of compassion.
She taught them how to be a compassionate nurse. And then for her to be treated with so little compassion by this government is very hard to take.
McCall and 7,200 other Canadians are now part of a group called Faces of Advocacy. It is pressing the federal government to change the rules that could help thousands of families like John's.
Every minute that it's delayed is a minute that some family is going without being together at a critical time, and those minutes might not be there.
On Saturday, McCall spoke to an online rally organized by the group, and MPs from all parties also spoke in favor of those rule changes.
I don't understand why this is taking so long. We know we can do this safely. We know that we can relieve such stress, such anguish, such difficulties for people.
There are obvious compassionate cases that should have been fixed many weeks ago.
And it looks like the government is ready to move. Erskine Smith said changes are expected to be announced next week. Changes, though, that will have come too late for John McCall. David Akin, Global News, Ottawa.